Poland Street, 1941. A serene day shatters as Nazi soldiers descend upon a Jewish neighborhood, unleashing chaos. Families are torn from their homes, their lives irrevocably changed in a moment of brutal invasion. Screams fill the air, a haunting symphony of terror and despair echoes through the streets. The neighborhood descends into pandemonium as the sounds of shattering glass and desperate cries intensify the nightmare. The door bursts open, splintering under the force of a brutal invasion. Soldiers surge into Kai's home, their presence a suffocating wave of menace. Kai's mother clutches a rosary, her lips moving in silent prayer, seeking solace and faith amidst the chaos. His father, eyes blazing with defiance, throws a desperate punch, a futile attempt to shield his family from the encroaching darkness. The soldiers advance, their shadows looming, as Kai's father stands defiant. The small room becomes a battleground, a desperate struggle against overwhelming force. In the stark light of day, Kai is violently wrenched from his parents' loving grasp. He's thrown into a truck, his fragile body violently jostled among a sea of terrified faces. His voice cracks with raw fear and desperation as he screams, "Mother!" His cries echo in the air, a desperate plea lost to the uncaring world. His mother's figure dwindles into the distance, a painful image of irreversible loss. Inside the cramped truck, children huddle together, their fear palpable in the dim light. Tears stream down their faces, each sob echoing the collective dread. Amidst the chaos, Kai clutches his worn-out toy, a silent anchor to a fading past. The toy, battered and faded, symbolizes the fragments of his former life. Before the gates of despair, a weathered truck grinds to a halt, its arrival heralding a descent into darkness. Ominous gates loom, their shadows stretching like grasping claws across the barren earth as the camp awaits its new prisoners. The air vibrates with the guttural barks of guards, their voices laced with menace and cold authority. From the truck's confines, children emerge, their faces mirroring a haunting blend of fear and utter bewilderment. Herded like lost sheep, their innocence is overshadowed by the stark reality of their grim destination. Inside the crowded barracks, a palpable chill permeates the air, heavy with fear and despair. Each breath hangs in the air, a visible reminder of the shared dread weighing upon them. Amidst the oppressive silence, Kai whispers the names of his beloved family. Each name is a fragile lifeline, a desperate attempt to preserve the memories slipping away. His voice is a hushed prayer against the encroaching darkness. Amidst the stark surroundings of the barracks, Kai immerses himself in the monotonous task of cleaning muddy boots. Surrounded by piles of soiled footwear, he scrubs with practiced efficiency, seeking solace in the repetitive motion. Each stroke of the brush is a silent attempt to fade into obscurity, to become invisible within the rigid structure of military life. The muddy water darkens, each splash echoing Kai's desire to become one with the dim, lifeless background. Head bowed, he loses himself in the repetitive labor, each scrub a small act of defiance against the overwhelming pressure. In the heart of the barracks, Kai remains absorbed, his world narrowed to the task at hand, a solitary figure seeking refuge in the mundane. The barracks are cast in shadows, where moonlight reveals empty cots and lingering traces of lost childhoods. Kai, a boy with haunted eyes, watches from the corner, his small frame trembling with suppressed emotion. Older cadets drag away a struggling figure, their actions a stark lesson in survival. Kai's face is a mask of forced indifference, burying the fear and empathy that threaten to consume him. Amidst the stark landscape of the camp, Kai witnesses the ravages of starvation, disease, and death, his eyes reflecting a haunting reality. The weight of despair settles upon Kai as he observes the suffering around him, his spirit slowly withdrawing into solitude. His face becomes a mask of silent grief as he retreats further into himself, haunted by the camp's relentless misery. In the heart of the camp's desolation, Kai becomes an emblem of quiet resignation, his spirit dimmed by the surrounding darkness. In the dim barracks, Kai slumbers peacefully, his face serene under the muted light. His peaceful sleep descends into turmoil as his brow furrows, haunted by dreams of warmth and laughter. Nightmarish visions grip him, twisting his features in anguish. Kai awakens abruptly, his eyes wide with unshed tears, the remnants of a joyful memory turned bitter. In the oppressive silence of the barracks, Kai lies sobbing silently, struggling to regain his composure. Inside the barracks, Kai watches Franz, his curiosity ignited by the sight of a book hidden within his coat. Franz is engrossed in the book, oblivious to the world around him. Kai's gaze intensifies, drawn by the mystery of Franz's hidden reading. Franz remains absorbed, a silent world unfolding within the confines of the barracks. Franz, startled, notices Kai's gaze, a flicker of unease crossing his features in the stark barracks light. Hesitation dances in Franz's eyes as he contemplates the silent offer. In a gesture of unexpected kindness, Franz extends a piece of bread towards Kai. The humble offering hangs in the air, a silent bridge between two souls in the harsh confines of the barracks. Kai meticulously cleans Franz's boots, the rhythmic brushing the only sound in the stark barracks. Franz watches Kai, a question forming on his lips. Franz breaks the silence. "You can read?" Kai pauses, brush still in hand, his expression unreadable. In the dimly lit barracks, shadows dance as secrets are exchanged in hushed tones. Franz quietly presents Kai with a fragile relic from another world, a worn children's book, its cover adorned with German script. Kai reaches out, his fingers gently tracing the worn edges of the book. The weight of unspoken stories hangs heavy as Kai accepts the book, its German script a silent echo of another life. In the dim barracks, Kai sits alone, the flickering lamplight accentuating the intensity of his focus. He pores over the German text, his brow furrowed as he grapples with the unfamiliar language. His lips move silently, struggling to pronounce each foreign word, the weight of his task heavy on his shoulders. A fleeting memory surfaces, his father, guiding him through the Polish alphabet with gentle patience and love. In the dimly lit barracks, Franz and Kai huddle together, the silence amplifying the weight of their shared learning. Franz, brow furrowed, guides Kai through the labyrinth of language. "Not des, Kai, it's desert. See the difference?" Kai, absorbing each lesson with steadfast resolve, repeats, "Desert," Franz clarifies. "Good. And it means a dry, sandy place, not a sweet treat after dinner." Kai, connecting the lesson to his own parched reality, remarks, "Desert, dry, like my throat after guard duty." The weight of the words settles between them, the dim light casting long shadows that seem to mirror the depth of their understanding. The barracks reek of dampness and neglect, as shadows flicker under the dim glow of gas lamps. Amid the squalor, Kai sits alone, meticulously cleaning his rifle, his young face hardened by war. Across the room, Franz sketches in a worn notebook, lost in his own world, oblivious to the surrounding dread. An unspoken tension hangs heavy in the air, a silent testament to shared fear and uncertainty. A flicker of curiosity sparks in Kai's eyes as he glances at Franz, a hint of a smile playing on Franz's lips. Under the vast sky of the camp, Kai and Franz lock eyes, sharing a silent pact. The air crackles with unspoken tension as their gazes deepen, sealing their secret resolve. In a moment of shared understanding, Kai nods almost imperceptibly, confirming their silent agreement. Franz responds with a subtle shift in his stance, his eyes conveying an equal measure of determination and apprehension. With a final, lingering look, they break their gaze, each carrying the weight of their shared secret. In the dimly lit barracks, shadows flicker as Kai sits on his bunk, a worn book held carefully in his hands. His voice, a soft, hesitant whisper, fills the quiet space with the stories he reads aloud. Franz lies on the adjacent bunk, his body propped up on his elbows, listening intently to every word. A gentle nod from Franz offers Kai silent encouragement, a bond forming in the shared moment. Franz smiles, his expression filled with reassurance, strengthening the connection between them. In the dimly lit barracks, Kai's curiosity cuts through the night as he faces Franz. Franz, hunched and hesitant, struggles to meet Kai's gaze. Kai gently prods. "Tell me about life before all this. What was it like?" Franz's voice is a mere whisper as he replies, "It was different." Kai presses on with gentle persistence. "Different how? Family? Work?" The barracks buzzes with a palpable tension as an announcement shatters the air. A chilling directive echoes. The camp is to be cleared. Panic erupts, rippling through the crowded room like a storm surge. Fearful glances are exchanged, each face a canvas of uncertainty and dread. The weight of the unknown crushes their spirits, their camaraderie replaced by silent apprehension. The barracks transforms into a scene of impending chaos, each soldier grappling with the chilling implications of the order. Shadows stretch like grasping fingers across the barracks, where Franz's anxiety fills the air as he speaks. Franz's voice drops to a whisper, a chilling prophecy hanging in the air. "The end is near, Kai." Hope flickers amidst the despair as Franz unveils a daring plan. Franz, his eyes gleaming with desperate resolve, shares his plan. "I have a plan to help you escape." The weight of their desperate gamble hangs heavy as Franz finishes outlining the escape. Under the dim lights of the barracks, Franz delicately begins the transformation, clothing Kai in a German uniform. Each adjustment is made with careful precision, slowly erasing Kai's identity. The uniform reshapes Kai, turning him into a soldier. The disguise nears completion, blurring the lines of identity. Kai, now a German soldier, is ready for the night. Under the cloak of night, Franz guides Kai through a crude opening in the camp wall, their escape framed by the moonlit abyss. The jagged edges of the breach stand in stark relief against the cold, watchful moon. Franz's breath mists in the frigid air as his gaze darts around, the weight of his daring act heavy on his shoulders. Every shadow seems to hold a threat, every rustle a potential alarm, as Franz acutely feels the peril of their flight. Under the cloak of night, Kai and Franz plunge into the heart of the dark woods, their every step echoing with urgency. They dodge trees and leap over fallen branches, their breath ragged in the chilling air. Darkness becomes a tangible entity, a suffocating shroud that obscures all but the immediate path ahead. Moonlight casts long, distorted shadows that dance around them, twisting the familiar woods into a phantasmagoric maze. Fear and determination are etched on their faces, their eyes darting around, searching for any sign of pursuit. In the oppressive darkness of the basement, dust motes swirl in a single ray of moonlight, illuminating Franz's grim resolve. With gentle care, Franz guides Kai towards the dimly lit corner, their movements cautious and deliberate. On the cold, unforgiving dirt floor, Franz lays out a meager offering: food, a key, and a map. The items rest as a beacon of hope against the backdrop of despair. In the abandoned house basement, dust particles swirl in the single beam of moonlight, casting long shadows across the decaying scene. The air is thick with the musty scent of mildew, a palpable reminder of years of neglect and decay. The silence is broken only by the soft creaks of the old structure, each sound echoing through the desolate space. Franz's voice cuts through the heavy atmosphere. "You'll find the way. You're smart." His words hang in the air, a faint glimmer of hope in the otherwise oppressive darkness. Moonlight spills into the abandoned basement, illuminating dust motes dancing in the heavy air. Kai stands alone, a silhouette against the faint light, the scent of mildew and decay filling the air. In the echoing silence, Kai's voice breaks the stillness. "What about you?" His question hangs in the air, unanswered, swallowed by the gloom of the abandoned basement. Moonlight slices through the oppressive darkness of the abandoned basement, revealing swirling dust motes in a haunting, silent dance. The air hangs heavy, thick with the musty scent of decay, a palpable reminder of forgotten time and lingering shadows. Amid the desolation, a lone figure emerges from the gloom. Franz's eyes reflect a profound acceptance of his fate. With a voice heavy with resignation, Franz declares, "I'll stay. There's no place for men like me." His words echo in the desolate space, each syllable painting a stark portrait of isolation and acceptance in the face of despair. As dawn breaks, Kai watches, his gaze fixed on Franz. Franz walks away, back towards the distant camp. The woods are still and silent. Kai remains, a solitary figure. The first rays of sunlight pierce through the trees. Franz disappears into the trees. In the dim, chilling expanse of the abandoned basement, Kai stands, his breath visible in the cool air. Dust motes swirl in a beam of light, the only illumination in the otherwise dark and silent room. Every muscle in Kai's body is coiled tight, poised for action. He strains to hear any sound, his senses heightened, ready to confront the looming threat. Under the harsh daylight, Franz is seized, his face a mask of stoic indifference. The soldiers escort Franz, his expression unreadable as he is marched away from the camp. Franz remains impassive, his eyes fixed forward as his fate unfolds. The group moves across the camp, each step echoing Franz's silent resignation. The camp fades behind them, Franz's unwavering facade masking any inner turmoil. In the vast expanse, Franz is led towards an unknown destiny, his silence a testament to his resolve. Kai ascends from the depths of the abandoned house basement, clutching the key and map. The cold night air rushes to meet him as Kai emerges from the shadows. The secrets of the house cling to Kai as he clutches the key, the map a beacon in the darkness. In the quiet of the night, Kai holds the key and map, the first glimmers of hope. His grip tightens around the key and map, the weight of their secrets heavy in Kai's hands. Under the vast expanse of the Polish countryside, Kai journeys alone, his path dictated by an aging map. Each step is a testament to his dwindling strength, his body burdened by exhaustion. He pauses, his gaze intensely studying the map, a silent plea for guidance in this desolate expanse. The gnawing pangs of hunger serve as a constant reminder of his desperate situation. A palpable fear shadows his every move, turning the serene landscape into a menacing maze. Despite the daunting odds, a flicker of resolve ignites within him. Under the cloak of night, Kai approaches the border. Each step carries the weight of what he leaves behind in Poland. He pauses, a silhouette against the dim border lights. The air is thick with unspoken farewells. Kai steps across, leaving Poland behind. Under the harsh sun, Kai seeks refuge within the meager shelter of a refugee camp, the canvas offering little relief. The camp teems with displaced souls, their weary faces mirroring a shared burden of exhaustion and uncertainty. Kai lowers himself to the ground, his expression reflecting the same exhaustion etched upon the faces around him. The sun beats relentlessly upon the tents, each a fragile barrier against the unforgiving heat. A young child clings to his mother, his eyes wide with a fear that echoes the camp's pervasive uncertainty. Kai closes his eyes, seeking a moment of respite from the harsh realities of his surroundings, but finding none. Dust hangs heavy in the air of the refugee camp, where weary faces seek solace. Kai's voice, though soft, carries the weight of shared suffering, drawing the refugees closer. Each word from Kai paints a vivid picture of hardship, yet offers a glimmer of understanding. The refugees, etched with the marks of relentless struggle, find a moment of peace in Kai's presence. In the dim light, Kai's measured gestures speak volumes, binding the refugees in a shared narrative. In the heart of the refugee camp, life stirs anew as Kai's spirit begins to mend, hope flickering in his eyes. A subtle shift, barely perceptible, as strength returns to his weary frame, a promise of resilience. Each breath is a victory, each moment a step further from despair. Hope blossoms within Kai, painting the refugee camp with the vibrant colors of renewal. Years later, Kai steps off the plane onto British soil, his eyes reflecting a mixture of hope and trepidation. He pauses, a deep breath filling his lungs with the crisp British air, signaling a new beginning. Kai walks on to the bustling Britain street, ready to embrace the unknown. The crowded street buzzes with the energy of countless lives, each a story waiting to unfold. Kai walks into the crowd, a determined look on his face, ready to begin his new life. Sunlight floods the classroom as Kai, now a teacher, stands before his students, a well-loved book in hand. Dust motes dance in the golden light, a silent ballet accompanying Kai's every word. The students sit spellbound, their attention captured by Kai's infectious passion for literature. Kai smiles, his face lit with a genuine love of storytelling. In the quiet of his home, Kai focuses on a faded photograph, a relic of times past. The photograph reveals a man in uniform, his stance proud and unwavering. The man's grip on the book is firm. Kai's eyes linger on the image, lost in reflection. The faded photograph serves as a window to memories. The photograph speaks volumes of strength and history. In the classroom, Kai stands, holding a worn book. His voice begins to fill the room as he starts to read. The story echoes through the classroom, a tale passed down from Franz. In the quiet classroom, the weight of the past merges with the present. Bathed in sunlight, Kai stands before his class, an earnest passion burning in his eyes. His voice echoes with solemnity. The Holocaust was a horrific event in human history. It's crucial that we remember the victims and learn from the past. His expression shifts, a plea for understanding. But remembering isn't enough, he concludes with a message of hope. We must also strive to forgive, not to forget, but to heal and move forward. In the soft glow of the lamp, Kai sits alone, his face a canvas of deep contemplation. Lost in the labyrinth of his memories, he replays moments of profound gratitude. A flicker of emotion crosses his face, a silent acknowledgement of a life-altering opportunity. In a hushed tone, Kai whispers, "I am truly grateful for the chance that Franz gave me." The room remains still, the soft light casting long shadows as Kai reflects on the past. In the dimness, Kai is a solitary figure, hunched over his journal, his face bathed in the desk lamp's glow. His brow is furrowed, a visible sign of the intense concentration he brings to documenting his memories. Each stroke of his pen echoes in the silence, marking his fervent attempt to capture every detail of Franz and the camp. The scratching of his pen fills the room, a stark reminder of the memories he is so desperately trying to preserve. Kai ambles through the park, his steps measured and unhurried. The air vibrates with the innocent sounds of children playing, their laughter echoing like a sweet melody. A tender smile touches Kai's lips as he observes the children, their joy reflected in his eyes. The golden sun bathes Kai's face, its warmth a comforting reminder of the positive influence he has on their lives. He continues his walk, each step imbued with purpose, knowing he is making a profound impact. The park resonates with the symphony of life, a testament to the enduring power of hope and community. Sunlight pierces the classroom, illuminating the students immersed in study and conversation. A student approaches Kai, curiosity etched on their face. Kai shifts, a shadow of unease flickering across his features. He pauses, gathering himself before speaking. Kai composes himself, ready to speak. Kai speaks, his words hanging in the sunlit air. Bathed in sunlight, the classroom is a sanctuary of focused concentration as Kai speaks. Dust motes dance in the golden light, highlighting the intense focus of the students. He recalls his experiences in the camp, his words painting vivid images of hardship and resilience. The bond of friendship he forged with Franz becomes a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. The air is thick with unspoken emotion, a testament to the power of shared experience and understanding. The classroom glows as sunlight fills the air. Kai stands tall, ready to impart his wisdom. He gestures earnestly, his passion igniting the room. Empathy and understanding are crucial, Kai declares. His voice resonates, urging the class to consider even those they deem enemies. The sunlight catches the dust motes as his words hang in the air. Kai's conviction fills the classroom, a challenge to preconceived notions. Sunlight fills the classroom as Kai, a beacon of youthful idealism, stands before his students, his eyes reflecting unwavering passion. "It's not always easy to stand up for what you believe in," Kai says. "There will be times when you feel like giving up." His voice resonates with conviction as he continues. "It's in those moments that your courage is truly tested." He concludes with fervent determination. "Never, ever give up hope." Warm light fills the room as Kai sits, a letter resting unopened before him, anticipation hanging in the air. A letter arrives, a whisper from the past, a former student's gratitude echoing through the years. With gentle hands, Kai unfolds the letter, the soft rustle of paper breaking the silence. As he reads, Kai's face softens, memories stirring with each line. In the quiet of his study, Kai is lost in thought, the letter a bridge to moments long past. The room is cloaked in shadow. A single lamp struggles to pierce the darkness, revealing Kai. Kai's face is etched with a newfound tranquility, the weight of past burdens visibly diminishing. A sense of peace washes over Kai as Franz's sacrifice echoes through the quiet room. The oppressive weight lifts, replaced by a quiet resolve that settles over Kai. The soft glow of the lamp reflects in Kai's eyes, now filled with a steely determination. In the heart of the dimly lit room, Kai embodies a quiet resolve, ready to face whatever lies ahead. In the bright classroom, Kai stands before his students, his face glowing with passion. Sunlight bathes the eager faces of his students as Kai's voice fills the room with conviction. He gestures, emphatically, his words painting a vivid picture of strength through kindness. "Remember, my students," Kai proclaims, "kindness is not weakness, but strength." Under the solemn gaze of the sun, weathered headstones stand in silent rows. Kai stands before a memorial, his face a canvas of quiet sorrow. His gaze lingers on the engraved names, each one a story of loss. He reaches out, his fingers tracing the cool stone in a silent connection. A silent communion with his lost family, a bridge across time and tragedy. In the heart of the cemetery, Kai remains, a solitary figure amidst the silent echoes of the past. Under the solemn sky, Kai approaches the memorial, his steps measured with reverence. Gently, he kneels before the stone, a solitary flower held in his hand. With infinite care, Kai places the flower on the memorial. In the quiet of the cemetery, Kai stands silently, a fragile hope blooming in his heart. In the quiet of his home, Kai prepares himself, his voice softening as he begins to read. He starts the tale, each word imbued with deep emotion and tenderness. The story unfolds, Kai's voice cracking slightly as he reaches a poignant part. He pauses, collecting himself before continuing, the weight of the narrative heavy on his heart. With renewed resolve, Kai resumes reading, pouring all his emotion into the final verses. The last word echoes softly, leaving Kai in a reflective silence, deeply moved by the story he has shared. In the quiet of his home, Kai sits with a book, lost in its world. The weight of the story settles upon him. A single tear betrays the depth of his emotion. He slowly closes the book, the tale complete. The silence amplifies the lingering echo of the narrative. Sunlight fills the classroom as Kai stands before his students, energy crackling in the air. The children gather around Kai, their faces glowing with pride as they present their gift. A framed photograph captures a moment of pure joy. Kai beams, holding aloft a children's book. Kai's eyes light up as he gazes at the photograph, a wave of emotion washing over him. In the heart of the classroom, Kai is overwhelmed by a profound sense of gratitude. His eyes reflect the depth of his emotion, a silent testament to the kindness he has received. A wave of warmth washes over him, filling him with an uncontainable joy. He fights back, tears, his heart swelling with appreciation. The classroom fades into a blur as he focuses on the overwhelming gratitude within. In this moment, Kai is forever changed, marked by the kindness he has been shown. Beneath the sheltering canopy of the park, Kai seeks solace on a weathered bench. A gentle breeze stirs through the leaves, whispering promises of renewal. The sound of children playing echoes through the tranquil park. Kai's gaze softens, drawn to the carefree laughter of children at play. A smile blossoms on Kai's face, reflecting the joy and vitality of youth. In a moment of quiet understanding, Kai finds reassurance in the innocence of youth. In the quiet of his home, Kai stares intently at the photograph of Franz. A silent thank you passes between them, lingering in the stillness. An unspoken gratitude hangs in the air, heavy with emotion. Kai's gaze softens, reflecting a deep, heartfelt appreciation. The photograph of Franz seems to smile back, acknowledging the silent exchange. In this moment of quiet acknowledgement, the bond between them deepens. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating the dust dancing in the air. Kai stands before his students, the weight of experience etched on his face. His intense gaze holds the students captive, drawing them into his world. Kai speaks, his voice resonating with pain and determination. I lost my childhood. I lost my family. But one man, one enemy, gave me a chance. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating the air, as Kai stands before his classmates, a storm of emotions brewing within. He pauses, gathering his thoughts, the weight of untold stories heavy in his silence. With a deep breath, Kai begins to speak, his voice thick with emotion, ready to unveil the past. He was an enemy by uniform, not by heart, Kai declares, his voice echoing with conviction. Because of him, I lived, Kai confesses, the weight of gratitude evident in his tone. Because of him, I learned how to forgive, Kai concludes, his voice resonating with newfound wisdom. In the quiet of his home, Kai drifts into sleep, his face serene. Behind closed eyelids, visions of family emerge, soft and loving. But then, a dark shadow falls. The face of Franz materializes, eclipsing all others. Franz's visage looms, a stark contrast to the gentle memories. The peaceful slumber is now haunted by an unwelcome presence. Bathed in the nostalgic glow of a sun-drenched Poland street, the air vibrates with the carefree laughter of children. A chorus of youthful shouts fills the air as children play, their joy untainted by the looming shadow of war. Two young sisters chase each other, their laughter echoing through the cheerful neighborhood, oblivious to the future. Their shouts blend harmoniously with the sounds of the neighborhood, creating a symphony of pure, unadulterated joy. The scene radiates an innocence, untouched by the impending darkness. A moment of carefree bliss frozen in time. This memory, a beacon of light against the backdrop of war, remains forever etched in the heart. In the soft glow of a bedside lamp, a young Kai sits with rapt attention, his eyes reflecting pure wonder. His father, a beacon of warmth and kindness, brings stories to life with every word. The room is filled with the gentle cadence of his voice, each syllable sparking Kai's burgeoning love for learning. A worn storybook becomes a portal to countless worlds, igniting Kai's imagination. In this tender moment, the foundation of Kai's lifelong quest for knowledge is lovingly laid. In the deserted camp yard, Kai stands alone, the air heavy with echoes of the past. Years melt away as his eyes scan the dilapidated barracks, ghosts rising from every shadow. Overgrown watchtowers loom above, stark reminders of constant fear and uncertainty. A sudden shiver grips him, the cold touch of memory seeping into his bones. Each dilapidated structure whispers tales of dread, the camp a haunted theater of his youth. The weight of the past settles upon him, the camp yard a stage for his deepest fears. In the dimly lit barracks, Kai lies on a rickety bunk, his gaze lost in the past. Flashes of kindness pierce the gloom. Franz offering a shared piece of bread, a whispered word, a warm blanket. Franz whispers an encouragement. Franz offers a blanket on a cold night. The woods, at night, a canvas of shadows, where young Kai relives a desperate escape. Hope flickers dimly in the darkness, a fragile ember against the overwhelming night. He stumbles, the forest floor a treacherous maze beneath his feet. The memory of freedom, a fleeting glimpse of light, fuels his desperate flight. Each rustle of leaves, each snap of a twig, amplifies the terror of the pursuit. Yeah, the memory of escape burns bright, a guiding star in the oppressive gloom. In the refugee camp, faces reflect hardship, yet eyes shine with resolve. Despite the surrounding despair, a flicker of hope ignites in their weary eyes. Each sunrise brings a renewed commitment to rebuild shattered lives. Amidst the ruins, the refugees' determination echoes like an anthem of resilience. Kai remembers their unwavering spirit, a testament to the strength of the human heart. Their collective will for survival becomes a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. Britain Street pulses with life as Kai arrives, his heart brimming with hope. The city's vibrant energy envelops him, promising a fresh start. He pauses, letting the city's symphony wash over him, each sound a note of possibility. A smile spreads across his face, reflecting the boundless optimism of youth. He takes a step forward, ready to embrace the unknown adventures that await. The city welcomes him with open arms, a stage set for dreams to take flight. Sunlight bathes the classroom in a golden glow, illuminating the eager faces of students ready to learn. Kai, young and full of zeal, stands before his class, his eyes reflecting a burning passion for teaching. His gaze sweeps over the students, each face a canvas of curiosity and anticipation. The air crackles with excitement, promising a day of discovery and growth. In this moment, the future of a generation hangs in the balance, nurtured by the passion of one dedicated teacher. In the quiet of his home, Kai is lost in the memory of Franz, a photograph held gently in his hands. The photograph seems to illuminate the room, casting a warm glow on Kai's face. The soft light from the picture symbolizes a beacon of hope in the dimly lit room. In the photograph, Franz stands as a symbol of forgiveness. Kai stands before his class, his smile a beacon of warmth in the sun-drenched room. Sunlight bathes the eager faces of his students, a silent testament to their anticipation. Kai's voice fills the classroom with conviction. It's crucial to remember the past, so that it is never repeated. His words hang in the air, a powerful echo of lessons learned and futures yet unwritten. In the vibrant park, children's laughter fills the air as Kai observes them with a serene smile, his eyes reflecting a quiet sense of hope. The weight of past shadows lifts, replaced by the gentle glow of remembrance, casting a warm light across Kai's face. The park comes alive with the promise of a brighter future. Each child's carefree play a testament to hope. The world around Kai transforms. The park becomes a sanctuary of light as he embraces the prospect of renewal and joy. Kai breathes deeply, the air filled with the sweet scent of blossoms and the sound of laughter, as he cherishes the moment of peace and anticipation.